I'm about to talk about something most people ignore: persistent itching after 70. It sounds trivial, doesn't it? Just itchy skin, use some lotion, move on. But I'm 70 years old, living in Clearwater, Florida. And 6 months ago, I learned a terrifying truth. Certain itchy spots on your body after 70 aren't just annoying, they're warning signs of serious, potentially life-threatening health conditions. My doctor told me something I'll never forget. Patricia, where you itch matters. It's your body's alarm system. I ignored persistent itching for 8 months. By the time I finally saw a doctor, I had undiagnosed diabetes, liver problems, and early kidney disease, all signaled by itching in specific locations that I dismissed as just dry Florida skin. Today, I'm going to tell you about 7 specific body locations where persistent itching after 70 demands immediate medical attention. This isn't about normal dry skin from air conditioning or Florida humidity. This is about itching that could literally save your life if you pay attention. If you're over 60 and experiencing persistent itching anywhere on your body, especially itching that won't go away no matter what creams or lotions you use, you need to hear this story. Let me tell you exactly what happened to me. My name is Patricia Coleman. Everyone calls me Trish. I'm 70 years old, and I live in Clearwater, Florida, specifically in a beautiful 55-plus community called Countryside, near the Countryside Mall on US Highway 19. I've lived here for 12 years. My husband Frank and I moved from Pennsylvania when he retired from his career as a pharmacist at CVS. We'd visited Clearwater Beach dozens of times over the years and fell in love with it. The white sand beaches, the warm Gulf waters, the incredible sunsets at Pier 60, the laid-back Florida lifestyle. When Frank retired at 62, we sold our house in Pittsburgh, packed everything, and headed south to start our Florida retirement dream. We bought a gorgeous 2-bedroom condo with a lanai overlooking the community pool and golf course. Life was absolutely perfect. Morning walks around the community lake, afternoon swims in the heated pool, lunches at Island Way Grill on the water, dinners at Frenchie's Rockaway Grill on Clearwater Beach, Friday night bingo at the clubhouse with our neighbors. Frank and I were living the dream. We were happy, active, and I thought we were healthy. About 2.5 years ago, I started noticing something odd. My legs itched. At first, it was mild, just a little annoying, itching on my shins and calves, especially at night. Living in Florida, I didn't think much of it. Everyone here deals with dry skin issues. The constant air conditioning in the summer sucks moisture out of the air. The chlorine from swimming in pools dries out your skin. The salt water and sun exposure from beach days can make your skin feel tight and itchy. So I did what everyone does. I bought lotion. I went to the CVS on Countryside Boulevard and bought Eucerin, CeraVe, Gold Bond, Aveeno, Lubriderm, you name it, I tried it. I slathered lotion on my legs morning and night. It helped a little, but the itching never really went away. Then over the next several months, the itching slowly got worse. It wasn't just my legs anymore. My feet started itching, especially the soles. Then my palms would itch occasionally. My abdomen itched. Even my scalp started itching persistently. Some days, the itching was so intense I couldn't concentrate on anything else. I'd wake up at night scratching my legs until they bled. I'd scratch my palms raw during the day. I was constantly uncomfortable. Frank kept saying, "Trish, this isn't normal. You need to see a doctor." But I kept putting it off. I was embarrassed to go to a doctor and complain about itching. It seemed so trivial, so minor. Surely it was just my aging skin getting drier. Surely it was just the Florida climate. Then, about 9 months ago, my world collapsed. Frank died suddenly of a massive heart attack. He was 72, seemed healthy, and one morning he just collapsed in our kitchen while making coffee. Dead before the paramedics arrived. I was completely devastated. Grief consumed me. For months, I barely functioned. I stopped taking care of myself. I ate poorly. I didn't exercise. I isolated myself, and I completely ignored my health, including the worsening itching. My legs were covered in scratch marks and scabs from nighttime scratching. My feet itched so badly I could barely sleep. The itching on my palms was constant and maddening. Finally, about 6 months ago, my daughter Jennifer had enough. She lives in Tampa, about 30 minutes away. One day she came over, took one look at my scratched up legs, and said, "Mom, this is ridiculous. You're seeing a doctor today. I'm making an appointment right now and I'm driving you." I tried to protest, but Jennifer wasn't having it. She called Baycare Medical Group on McMullen Booth Road, got me an appointment for that same afternoon, and physically drove me there. I'm so grateful she did, because that appointment literally saved my life. The doctor was Dr. Sarah Williams, a primary care physician who'd been practicing in Clearwater for 15 years. She was probably in her mid-50s, warm but direct. She didn't just glance at my legs and prescribe a steroid cream. Instead, she sat down and asked me detailed questions for 20 minutes. "Patricia, tell me exactly where you itch. When did it start? Has it gotten worse over time? Is the itching worse at certain times of day? Any other symptoms? Fatigue, frequent urination, excessive thirst, weight changes?" I answered honestly. The itching started about 2 years ago on my legs, then spread to my feet, palms, abdomen, and scalp. It was definitely worse at night. I was more tired than usual, but I'd attributed that to grief. Now that she mentioned it, yes, I was urinating more frequently, especially at night. I was always thirsty, and I'd lost about 15 pounds without trying. Family history? My father had diabetes and died of kidney failure at 74. Dr. Williams nodded, taking notes. Then she did a thorough physical exam. She looked closely at my legs, feet, palms, scalp. She checked my abdomen, examined my feet carefully. Then she said, "Patricia, I'm going to be direct. Based on your symptoms, the specific locations of your itching, your family history, your other symptoms, I'm very concerned you have serious, underlying health conditions. Itching in specific body locations is often a sign of internal organ problems. I'm ordering comprehensive blood work today." She sent me to the lab. They drew what felt like 10 vials of blood, metabolic panel, liver function, kidney function, diabetes screening, thyroid, vitamins. Dr. Williams said she'd call within a few days with results. 3 days later, she called. "Patricia, I need you to come back. We need to discuss your results in person." That was terrifying. The next day, I was back in her office. Jennifer came with me for support. Dr. Williams pulled up my lab results. Her face was serious. "Patricia, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Your labs show 3 significant health problems. First, you have type 2 diabetes. Your A1C is 8.9%. Your average blood sugar has been around 220. Normal is below 5.7%. You're significantly diabetic. Second, you have fatty liver disease. Your liver enzymes are elevated. Your liver isn't functioning properly. Third, your kidney function is declining. Your creatinine is elevated, and your eGFR is 52. Normal is above 90. You're at stage 2 chronic kidney disease. I sat there stunned. How could I have all this and not know? Dr. Williams explained, these conditions develop slowly, with subtle symptoms people dismiss. But your body was trying to tell you through itching. Each condition causes itching in specific locations. Let me explain what every senior needs to know. Location 1. Palms of hands and soles of feet. Dr. Williams started with palms and soles. Patricia, you told me your palms and bottoms of your feet itch intensely, especially at night. This is classic for liver problems. When your liver isn't processing toxins properly, bile acids build up in your bloodstream. These acids deposit in skin of your palms and soles, causing intense itching. It's called cholestatic pruritus, one of the earliest signs of liver dysfunction. She showed me research. 60% of patients with liver disease report severe itching on palms and soles as an early symptom, often years before jaundice or other liver symptoms. The itching is worse at night because bile acid levels fluctuate. She explained, I have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease caused by being overweight, eating too much sugar, not exercising. Good news is, fatty liver is reversible if caught early, which we did. You need to lose weight, change diet, exercise, and I'm prescribing ursodeoxycholic acid to help your liver. If you'd ignored this another year or two, you'd be looking at cirrhosis, irreversible scarring, and eventually liver failure. She was clear. If anyone over 70 has persistent itching on palms and soles, especially at night, they need liver function tests immediately. Location 2. Lower legs and feet. The second location was my lower legs and feet. Dr. Williams examined my legs. They were covered in scratch marks, dry, flaky skin, discoloration, and a small cut on my ankle that wasn't healing. Patricia, this is the textbook diabetic itching. Uncontrolled diabetes causes multiple skin problems, especially on lower legs and feet. High blood sugar damages small blood vessels, reducing circulation. Poor circulation causes dry, itchy skin. High blood sugar also damages nerves, diabetic neuropathy, making legs itch and tingle. And diabetics are prone to fungal infections. She explained, diabetic foot problems are serious. Diabetics can develop ulcers, infections, in severe cases require amputations. She examined my feet. I'd lost some sensation in my toes, early neuropathy. She found a fungal infection between my toes. Research shows 30 to 40% of diabetics experience chronic itching, most commonly on lower legs and feet. Dr. Williams prescribed metformin to control blood sugar, referred me to a podiatrist at Florida Foot and Ankle Associates on Gulf to Bay Boulevard, and gave strict instructions. Check feet daily for cuts or changes, moisturize daily, never go barefoot, wear proper shoes. She was direct. If you're over 70 and legs and feet itch persistently, especially with slow healing cuts, get blood sugar tested immediately. Catching diabetes early prevents amputations, blindness, kidney failure. Location 3, all over the body. The third location was everywhere, all over my body. Dr. Williams asked, "Do you itch all over, not just specific spots?" I said yes. My whole body felt itchy sometimes, with no visible rash. She nodded grimly. "That's a red flag for kidney disease. Your kidneys filter waste from blood. When they're not working properly, waste products build up, particularly urea. These waste products cause intense itching all over. It's called uremic pruritus." She explained my eGFR of 52 meant kidneys were functioning at only 52% of normal. You're at stage 2 chronic kidney disease. If this progresses, you'll go to stage 3, then 4, then stage 5, which is kidney failure requiring dialysis 3 times a week for the rest of your life. Research shows 40 to 50% of chronic kidney disease patients experience generalized itching. Dr. Williams adjusted my blood pressure medication to a kidney protective ACE inhibitor, put me on kidney-friendly diet low in sodium and protein, and scheduled follow-up with a nephrologist at Tampa General Hospital. She said, if anyone over 70 has persistent itching all over with no rash, they need kidney function tests immediately. Location 4. Scalp. The fourth location was my scalp. Dr. Williams examined my scalp carefully. No lice, no obvious rash, but my scalp was red, irritated, and flaky from scratching. Patricia, scalp itching in seniors has several causes. It can be seborrheic dermatitis, severe dandruff. It can indicate thyroid problems. It can be nutritional deficiencies, very common in seniors. She ordered thyroid and vitamin tests. Results showed I was low in vitamin D and vitamin B12, extremely common in seniors over 70, especially in Florida, where people avoid sun. Vitamin D deficiency causes dry skin and scalp problems. B12 deficiency causes nerve problems that manifest as itching. I'm prescribing supplements, vitamin D, 3,500 IU daily, and B12 1,000 micrograms daily. My thyroid was slightly underactive, subclinical hypothyroidism, common in women over 60. We'll monitor your thyroid every 6 months. Hypothyroidism causes dry skin, hair loss, fatigue, itching. Research shows up to 20% of women over 60 have thyroid dysfunction, and scalp itching is a frequent symptom. Dr. Williams also prescribed medicated shampoo, ketoconazole 2%, to treat seborrheic dermatitis. Use twice a week. Leave on scalp 5 minutes before rinsing. She was clear. Persistent scalp itching needs medical evaluation to rule out thyroid problems and nutritional deficiencies. Location 5. Genital and anal area. The fifth location was most embarrassing. Genital and anal itching. Dr. Williams asked directly, Patricia, do you have itching in genital area or around anus? I was mortified but admitted yes. She said, never be embarrassed about symptoms. Genital and anal itching in seniors is common and always has a medical cause needing treatment. She explained genital itching in women my age has several causes. In diabetics, which you are, yeast infections are extremely common because yeast thrives on sugar. Your high blood sugar creates perfect environment for Candida. She did a pelvic exam and took samples. I had yeast infection, vaginal candidiasis, almost certainly from uncontrolled diabetes. She prescribed fluconazole for yeast infection and vaginal estrogen cream. Once we control diabetes, these yeast infections should stop recurring. Research shows diabetic women are 3 to 4 times more likely to develop recurrent yeast infections. Dr. Williams emphasized, never be embarrassed to report genital or anal itching. It's medically important and always treatable. Location 6. Around the eyes. The sixth location was around my eyes, particularly eyelids. Dr. Williams asked if eyelids itched. I said yes. They'd been red, itchy, crusty in mornings. She examined my eyes. You have blepharitis, inflammation of eyelids, very common in seniors, often related to dry eyes, allergies, or rosacea. She also noted my eyes looked dry. You have dry eye syndrome, which affects up to 30% of seniors over 65. Tear film that keeps eyes moist breaks down with age. This causes itching, burning, irritation. She recommended preservative-free artificial tears 4 times daily. Warm compresses on eyelids twice daily. She said, eyelid itching can indicate thyroid problems, which you have. Since we're treating your thyroid, eyelid symptoms should improve. She referred me to ophthalmologist at Eye Health Center of Florida. Dr. Williams said, don't ignore itchy eyes or eyelids. It needs evaluation and treatment. Location 7. Upper back. The 7th location was my upper back, between shoulder blades. I'd had a patch of itchy skin there for over a year, a spot I could barely reach that drove me crazy. Dr. Williams examined it. This is brachioradial pruritus or notalgia paresthetica, localized itching on upper back. It's caused by nerve damage, often from years of sun exposure. Extremely common in Florida because of sun damage to nerves. She explained decades of sun exposure, which I'd had from years at Clearwater Beach, can damage small nerves and upper back skin, causing chronic itching. This isn't dangerous, but incredibly annoying. She prescribed capsaicin cream 0.1% to apply twice daily. It'll burn at first, but after a week or two, itching should decrease significantly. The results, 6 months later. It's been 6 months since that appointment. I'm completely different. My diabetes is controlled. A 1C dropped from 8.9% to 6.5%. I've lost 28 pounds through diet and daily walks. My liver function improved dramatically. Enzymes almost back to normal. Fatty liver is reversing. My kidney function stabilized at eGFR 54. Not perfect, but no longer declining. And most importantly, the itching is 90% gone. My palms and soles rarely itch. My legs healed completely. No scratches, skin looks normal. The all-over body itching disappeared. My scalp is much better with vitamins and medicated shampoo. The yeast infection cleared. My eyes are less irritated. Even itchy spot on upper back is manageable. I feel better at 70 than at 68. More energy. Sleep better. Not constantly uncomfortable. But here's what haunts me. I ignored obvious warning signs for almost 2 years. If I'd waited even 1 more year, I could have had irreversible liver cirrhosis, progressed to advanced kidney disease, developed diabetic complications, including amputations or blindness. Dr. Williams told me, "Patricia, your itching literally saved your life. Your body was screaming something was seriously wrong. You finally listened, and we caught 3 potentially fatal conditions before irreversible damage." My message to you: if you're over 60 experiencing persistent itching anywhere, lasting weeks or months, please see a doctor immediately. Don't wait. Don't be embarrassed. Don't dismiss it. Pay attention to where you itch because location matters. If palms and soles itch, especially at night, get liver function tests. If legs and feet itch with slow healing cuts, get diabetes screening. If you itch all over with no rash, get kidney function tests. If scalp itches persistently, check thyroid and vitamins. If you have genital or anal itching, see your doctor. If eyelids itch, get eyes checked. If upper back itches, it might be nerve damage. Itching after 70 is never just dry skin. It's your body's alarm system. Location matters. Severity matters. Duration matters. If this resonated with you, leave a comment. Do you have persistent itching? Where? Have you seen a doctor? If not, make an appointment this week. And if you know someone over 60 with chronic itching who dismisses it, share this video. It could save their life. Hit that subscribe button for more health conversations about aging and warning signs we ignore. Remember, your body talks through symptoms. Itching is a language. Learn to listen. It could save your life.